Automatic doth playeth Wildermyth. That's what it says. Alright, that's what we're doing. Automatic here for the automatic games. Hoping this stream finds you well. I'm doing well. And I'm playing this game here, Wildermyth. From what I understood, it's, and I've played a little bit of it. It's got the permadeath of XCOM. It's kind of cartoony, so I wouldn't say the customization is the same. But for my intents and purposes, it's similar to XCOM, and it's also got those like flat-out D&D vibes. So, with no further ado, we'll get into it. I've been debating whether or not to stream this. I said as much in the description. And yeah, tonight I figured, well, what the hell. So I'm starting over. So I've delved into it a little bit, so I understand the basic functions. We've got 3 characters here, and if I'm careful, I won't delete one of them before we start. Because I already did that a couple times. It's just a matter of not hitting the blue button. So let's not hit the blue button. The first is Cochran Longshaft. He's kind of like our hero. He's a fighter, right? Age 20, greedy leader. There's more to it, like he's... the story isn't right. I've noticed when I've changed these things, the backstory doesn't exactly change. But whatevs. I think his story will certainly it will unfold, I guess is what I'm saying. And stats-wise, leadership and greed are his highest. For all of these characters, I wanted to do, a negative and a positive. The next character is Veneria Pantywaist. Pantywaist is kind of like a coward, so that's what that's coming from. Where I'm coming from with that, but Archer, and the third one is Bud Melman, named after the late Larry Bud Melman. God rest his soul. If you don't know, that's okay. That's okay. Alright, we'll back out, and we'll start the campaign. Takes this book. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. How's this guy gonna talk? Well, I was thinking of Wendell, really, with this guy, so we'll go. It's increasingly likely that sounds like the dude from... Oh, well. It's increasingly likely I won't last the night. But that's what books are for. To ensure that our knowledge survives us. Yeah, that'll work for him. Very well, then. This must qualify as the beginning. Here in our yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Weighed on only by an unwieldy list of errands, a young man named Cochran takes the seasonal road to the town of Sparrow. I'll have to get the news from Master Udder. Yeah, I guess that'll work. He'll want to hear the hill rumors, too. All these omens and sky readings, pick up salt, pick up beer, pick up an herb book. That'd be useful. That's all on my way back, though. Could always use a robe. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna go with a bad actor with him. Breeze is light that day. Birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap in the sea. What does it mean? I'm there already, huh? Here's the hard part, getting Veneria out of the house. I'm sure there's some broken-winged bird the woman's decided to care for. And that'll be... That's smoke. Fluttering flames roost among the far-off rooftops. Coughlin hurries toward town, thinking of Veneria, a young woman who he's known since boyhood. We'll go with romance. No. Will do. She must have tried to cook breakfast again. Veneria, you all right? I'll get you out. Just make a little noise. Uh-oh. Put out fires. And to me, this part's kind of a little bit tabletop-y. If we can make that a phrase. One fire defeated. Let's progress to the next. You want something too? Her house is still standing at least. Veneria, you know you can't really hide from a fire. We'll just give her, like, British voice. He doesn't know. Veneria! Why is no one... The door unlocks with a click. Veneria shoves it open. Hey, do you not smell the... Shh, get inside. Huh. And slam. Your bow. Yeah, these... What were they? They were things. They were monsters. They... Garoo. I'm not gonna be doing sound effects too. There, hear it? I have one trapped in the garden. Well, staying put's not a plan, sorry to say. Right, so here, I've got some tools around. You're stronger than I am, you can swing something pretty good. I bet we can at least drive it off, or I hope we can. Well, I'd like to keep this creature at arm's length. Whatever it is, we can beat it. Just be ready when you open that door. What door? Oh yeah, okay. Well, we'll spend both moves. I don't think the thing's gonna come in the door. Have her wait there. Surprise, shitface! I guess we wait. Nice. 1 damage to Coughlin. This is what we call the Coughlin strike. It's fatal. Nice. Cochran Longshaft is now a Greenhorn warrior. Congratulations, Cockface. Choose an ability. Vigilance. Cochran's heightened senses allow him to perform 2 reaction strikes per turn. So that's passive. Paladin is passive. If Cochran ends his turn by moving, he will automatically enter Guardian. I kind of like that. And Wolf Call. After a successful kill, Cochran's allies gain. I don't do things for allies. But we'll still make him a paladin, I think. That's what we'll do. This doesn't officially make him a paladin, it's just a name. As for Veneria Pantywaist, she is now a Greenhorn Hunter. Crippling strikes. Veneria's melee and range attacks apply 2 hobble. Veneria has coded her weapons in Quelling Moss or melee and range attacks. So these are different than my excuse me, my test playthrough. That's kind of cool. Standing by a fire, Veneria's bow attacks have +0 damage, +1 shred. Start fires. Fire can't spread onto her. I like these crippling strikes. They sound venereal. We got a Feather Steel Talisman, giving somebody a boost in speed. We'll give that to Veneria. Phew, did it get you? I have some bandages inside. Wow, you can really fight, Cochran. The creature's death is quiet. It seems to slip from life in a few stunned, hazy blinks. They'll spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. The damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight fires and clear debris. Some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. Take a little pause in the action real quick. This is, so it's called Wildermyth. Hey Rob, by the way, how are you? Good to see you. Merry belated Christmas. I don't think I've talked to you since then, but, so this is called, Wildermyth. And there's an aspect of the XCOM where, like, you get permadeath and, you know, this character customization. Lord knows, the game didn't name these people, Veneria Pantywaist, Cochran Longshaft, and who's the other one? Oh, Bud Melman. Probably because he's a pothead, but he's like the wizard. Every new character you meet, you can edit them too, exactly how you'd want. I mean, so I figured I'd give it. I started to play it alone, but then I was like, no, this is something I gotta stream, even though I'm kind of ashamed to do voices for all of them. Rob says, did Otto just say his character has venereal disease? Yeah, she does. That's her. You know, you gotta write backstories. That'll be hers. Rob says, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, in case I don't see it before that. Oh yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And to you, Zero, as well. Good to see you. Alright, here we go. We should go. Bud is alone. It's basically, I'm stealing the voice from, oh, fuck, I can't even remember the name of that show. It's quite possible he needs our help. Bud? He's at that ruined tower by now. It's a long way. Can we leave the town a mess? Others will take care of it, but Bud will be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? He kind of looks like Christ. Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin on your teeth. In your teeth. Between them, in fact. Is it really? Huh? Yeah. Anyway, I just think we said we'd meet him. We should. The tower in the hills. You've been there? Yeah, once, actually. Looking at the tracks, they come and they go that direction. Thank you, Zero. Zero says, oh yes, Happy New Year's to y'all as well. And a late Merry Christmas. Likewise, my friend. I hope it treated you well. Meanwhile, Cochlin and Veneria follow the pounded path of monsters' feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. Well, she's kind of a flirt, hence the name Veneria. She's... But you said you'd be fine. Don't make me call you a liar. A wordless while passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. You've always been a little fond of him, I thought. Of Bud. You mean I have? Oh. Is that true? Well, he's got his amazing way of connecting things, disparate things, with knowledge, language, ideas. Oh, that's her talking. Fuck. She's a great mimic. Is that true? Well, he's got an amazing way of connecting things, disparate things, with knowledge, language, ideas. I just like listening to him. Yeah, she's obsessed. Zero says, normally I'd be down for bed, but waiting on my download of nearly 900 copyright-free songs. Right on. Nice. Happy New Year. And plus, it seems like no matter where he goes, we tend to have adventures. Find Bud at the old tower. In order to find sites in the wilderness, heroes must scout the land. Okay. Well, we're going to send both of them to scout. I can't see splitting a party of two up. Okay. Zero says, that's a sad thing. Is that I normally miss your streams because you stream so late. I do. I stream so late and until recently, so I think disparate is the word. Not very often, you know. But man, I've seen you, Zero. I'm always glad to have you around. And if you can't make it, I hope you're doing something restful, or you know what I'm saying. I'm always wishing you the best. This is the previous night. The tower where Bud had arranged to meet Cochlin and Veneria is a place he often used to escape to as a boy. He knows its rooms and floors so well, and he could survive being chased through them. Coughing. And now I wait, I suppose. Smoking reefer. Now I wait, I suppose. Dust gets deep as rain puddles. Yeah, dust gets deep as rain puddles in here. Alive is alive until the beast breaks through. You really are a curiosity to me, beast. Random beast noises. It's a shame about your attitude. It's a picturesque old tower, perfect for a plot twist. Maybe the boast of some long-dead despot whose name is sunk in the river. But, as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. It's awful poetic. That book, why have I never... Easy there. More animal noises. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, Beast? I'm also wondering. Bud bends to pull it loose. This book's heavier than its slender spine suggests. Look at all this. It's full of strange stories of folklore. Of folk long forgotten. The candlelight leaping strikes no significant bell. It's the weird story of a child watching candlelight against the ceiling and wishing himself through it to a far realm without grown-ups. The Tears of Oak Woman is a weird, rootless tragedy of a woman made of oak who stands on a sea cliff and is eaten by termites as she waits for her driftwood love to wash ashore. The flotsam beauty floats forever past the edge of the incoming tide. But that's stupid. What about the Spare Knoll Quilters? And that tells of an assembly of very old people who, instead of dying, take up quilting. They live together, speaking rarely, making magnificent quilts. Rob says, well, Zero, I'd love 900 copyright-free songs. But if you could just slay the dragon and pay the consignment fee for our service agreement. It's a state of mind. We promised random beast noises was our private thing. That's why I'm not doing them here. I'll just say random beast noises because you know exactly how they sound. I'm building a library of copyright-free music here. It says, because I've been using just one artist's music for all of my videos up until now. I'm not a fan of constantly recycling the same old songs. Good idea, Zero, but you have to be careful because, yeah, that's true. Could totally be owned tomorrow. Bud reaches the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book. Something in him feels like it's coming loose, but he can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. Oh, that's him? It's cold. I'm stuck here. Very well then, this must qualify as the beginning. Oh, so that was him that said that at the beginning of the story. I didn't know to use that voice. Here in our Yondering County, Bud writes, words are ready. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything, and he's beginning to recognize them now. Damn. Way to go, Bud. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through his body like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. Or in the wild black woods where birds at once belled, a hateful silence churns. It's fun to say in that voice. Pain lights Bud's head. Subsides. I made it to morning? He lowers his bleary eyes. His story lies before him, in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? Oh no, he could use a spoon or a staff. Why do I really want to give him the spoon? I'm giving him the spoon. He pulls the spoon from his pocket. Open wide, beast. I'm getting out of here. Not a fan of constantly recycling the same old song. Oh yeah, I read that. He's alive. Merry Christmas. Guybrush, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year. Premature Happy New Year, that is. Oh, Christmas was good. Christmas was good, Sarah. Yeah, we hosted, and we didn't go to my. We were supposed to go to my sister-in-law's that night, but things, when you're hosting, we didn't kick everybody out. And tired, and Joni fell asleep, and I hosted, but then we went out with sister-in-law and brother-in-law last night. Went out to a bar to kind of celebrate. So yeah, it was good. And Billy was spoiled, so that's truly the main thing, right? So this is a rager, almost looks like a warthog. It charges without seeing misshapen tusks, swinging wildly. But it's just Bud. There you are. We can manipulate things with him, like from a distance, just like the song. So like this bench. We've infused our magic with it, and now we can do something called Splinter Blast. Okay. I don't know. I guess I did that. Let's interfuse with something else. Even though dude is hidden. There we go. Now I can see him. Okay, so let's... This thing's right next to it. Now we're infused. We can do Splinter Blast with that as well. Nice. And this is kind of a tutorial, obviously. Let's interfuse again. I don't know. Knives? Yeah. Knives work. Barrage, which I presume just sends the knives that away. And kills the warthog. Okay. Bud Melman is now a Grade 1 mystic. Congratulations, Bud. Open Mind. Bud can interfuse with an additional target. Plus, Open Mind kinda is a nod to the reefer he's smoking. Humanist. Advanced interfusions. Meaning we can, like, mechanisms, metal, tools, shards. And it applies poison. Oh, okay. It's different for each one. Metal with shackles. I don't get with the one additional target. It seems to me, I guess they mean at a time? Elementalist. Something out when used with... I truly don't know. I think I'm going to go with Humanist. It just gives me advanced interfusions. No, Elementalist. Sorry about the indecision there. He also gets a sash. Let's put on the sash, yeah. Now I'm looking real nice. See, Sarah says, by the way, the game is louder than you are. Oh, no. Thank you. Let me adjust that. I don't know. Don't know if that fixed it. Took it down some. Yeah, because I'd prefer to be audible since I'm reading the script, you know? I don't want to be doing that for naught. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. But Bud moves quietly, sensing his way in the dark. Awesome. Thank you, Zero. Daylight lands on his wrist. Oh, thanks, Windows. Daylight lands on his wrist. Cool wind soothes his tired eyes. Did I make it? I did, didn't I? He closes the tower door gentle to make no noise. That was the mystic's art that I did. Right, Tower? Where'd I get it from? Could it have just happened? Is it just one of those things? Things a man's born with that might blossom in his life when he needs them? That's the illogical stories that can't truly explain anything. I need to get back to the library. Bud, I don't suppose I can get folks to call me a wizard. Bud, you're okay, you're okay. You look like it. Hey, Bud, something happened? Veneria, you're here and you're safe. Good. Oh, sorry, and you too, Coughlin. Coughlin and I only barely made it. Yeah, see that smoke on the horizon? That's from the town. Yeah, that's Sparnol. It burned. Random animal noises. Garoo, or something. Things are different than they were. Yeah, well, I don't know if you've ever seen something quite like this. A monster? Sure, we have. We slay monsters. Well, I'm a wizard. Good comeback. Tell him, Bud. You are a wizard. You discovered a new site. It's still under enemy control, though. Select the assault option to assault it. Well, I guess that's what we'll do. We fight as a group. We lean a little on our ability to strike at range, maybe. Sound good? A perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they came from, what drove them to attack the town of Sparnol, but letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea. Input's absolutely welcome. It's necessary for all of us to feel good about this. Sure, well. Back at my house, it was pretty simple. Kill the beast before it kills you. Dude, I wish I could do different voices like that. I feel like I hardly can. But thank you. But I would break my voice trying. I feel that too, yeah. That's why I wonder like how long I can go, but we'll see. I figure the first campaign can't be that long. So all heroes, because of her courage. God, she's a coward, I thought. Was one of her traits, oh well. A raccoon in a row. The raccoon description is scrambling through shadows, its barbed appendages eagerly twitch. I don't know if I ever read the row one, even though we've fought a few of those now. Hooves thrown sloppily around beneath it, it runs staggering, bellowing its agony. Alright, the party stands just outside. Oh, they're going back in, so just outside the tower. I'll go first. Do I open the door yet? No. I'm going to put it on Guardian. Which means, like, if something gets adjacent, he'll attack. I don't think I want Bud leading the way either. I'm a man, I'll do it. He's gonna do it. Open door. Oh. You simply see a room. 2 other doors. Guess we'll go inside. Oh, door to the right, door to the left. I think we'll have our fighter lead the way with his pitchfork. We'll go for the door on the left. Empty room. I think. But I think we'll go that way. Nonetheless. I don't know whether to... Like, I don't know if the monsters can open these doors or whatever. Or if we're the only one controlling those choke points. I kind of don't think they can. So we're just going to proceed. Judah, how are you? Good to see you. She says, hello, Otto. Merry Christmas. Hope you've been swell. I have been. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to see you, too. Not that I can see you, but in spirit I can. This is interesting. They made it look like you're playing D&D with paper figures. Yeah, I get... Absolutely, I'm getting that vibe from it. There's almost like with the narrator, too, there's almost... That's why I don't do any voice for the narrator. Because there's almost like a GM kind of feel to it. Okay, so has Coughlin moved? Nope, we're moving him up. So they're all, whatever they are behind these doors. Like up here. I'm gonna stay right with you. She's gonna stay right here. Oh shoot. Hell yeah. So we do the interfuse with a bookshelf. And what can we do with that bookshelf? Splinter blast. Oh no. Nope. It said it would likely injure Coughlin. Shoot, so he can't do anything. I wonder if I can turn the camera. I don't think I can. Okay. Well, he'll move to the other side of that and just strike him then. I guess. And then Coughlin will attack as well. For the kill! Veneria will open this door. This is foolish, isn't it? Nope, it's fine. There's, okay, so we got to get him out of there. Although now I think he could do something with that bookshelf. And knowing what we know, we're only fighting 2 creatures, so we know that's it. This dude could... Bud could just run over here. And maybe do the splinter thing. Yeah, splinter blast. On that. Eat shit. Oh, it dodged it. Flank an enemy with an attack 90 degrees or more. Okay. Strike with Coughlin. Maybe Veneria can get up here and get a shot off. Yeah. Nice. All right. Judah says, I've never played D&D. You'd think I would have, but no. Zero says, well, as long as you get a good DM, D&D is great fun. But if you get a bad one, forget it. No doubt. I played a lot of it. I mean, years ago, though. I was generally the DM, but we had a good group. I heard they're turning D&D lame and gay. Is that true? I think we voted that out recently. Rob says, yeah, in his opinion, yes, D&D is heading down that road. Dear God, that name Veneria. Now I get the joke Rob made earlier. Uh-huh. Veneria is not a wholesome girl, Coughlin would say. Speaking of Coughlin, he gets new armor and it looks kind of cool. Link mail. Let's do it. Absolutely. Ha ha! The last misshapen creature folds its bones and dies. Blue fluids darken the dust. It's fascinating. Grim. The color in their veins? What's it mean? A sickness, probably. Hey, look at us. Look what we did. Yeah. Day drops, day rises. Dusk is sweet. The sunrise sweeter. It's not long before they've cleaned the old tower up a bit. I always liked its weird stairs and stones, and it did save me. Someone's got to keep fighting. On our roads, our hills, in our wild places, the threat will only grow. We all feel that. What does that mean? We all feel that. Let's not wait to be overrun. We're a company of heroes now. We'll walk the land, we'll fight, we'll clear our throats. People need us. We'll give ourselves a name and make sure it's one they'll sing. Sounds like you've thought about this. We'll be called the Chosen of Dreaming Merlin. Well, how about the Trident of Generation? Maybe Owl's Fury? Maybe we choose another name. The Battalion of the Opal Vengeance. Yep, I think that's it. After that, the three of them are inseparable. Rumors are rampant. Heroes are needed. This world will be flooded in sorrows, but its defenders are joined by a fire that night. Here follow the tales of the Battalion of the Opal Vengeance. Be remembered. So dumb. I love it though. Calamities. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. Alright, row. Corrupted path. Monster strengthened. It now leaves a trail of corrupted ground behind when it moves. Okay. Okay. I mean, is that it? I mean, that's alright. We can deal with that. Now we have a choice, I guess. Now we truly get to go where we want to go. What is this? Like, oh, a bridge. Well, I want to go over here to Elk and Birch Wood, maybe? Spare Knoll's where we came from, I think. It's where the town was attacked. The other thing I've noticed, since I did do a test playthrough of the first part of this, the map is randomly generated. It's like Spare Knoll was not the name of the village before, and the map was totally different. So that's kind of interesting. Sorry. All right. Uh, Otto, in a perfect world, we could all get together for a lesson from a good GM. Alas, it ain't happening tonight. I feel that. Otto gave the dungeon venereal disease. That's what I looked down at and laughed. Always love how some people say DM or Dungeon Master, others say GM or Game Master. Instead, it's like there's two camps of D&D. Yeah, that's true. What did I say? GM? That's what I usually would have said. Don't touch me. You might give me Veneria. That's TD. This should be her special attack. The problem isn't whether we could get together and run a game, because we all know the way it was. It was whether or not the gamers of the future can figure it out. Yeah, no doubt. That's a good point. Problem with the newer system is they're not just trying to introduce new ideas, they're trying to erase the old ones. Yeah, I can concur with that. Hey, you know what I might do? I might grab a puff of a smoke real quick before I send the party over into Elk and Birch Wood. At least I believe the battalion of the Opal Vengeance. What does that even mean? Oh, it was DM in my days. Like, because I don't know. When did that came out in the late 70s? And so I suppose I wasn't playing it then because I was born in 77. But like by first grade, we were already buying up stuff. And a lot of it was the same stuff they were selling. Like a few days ago, I watched a video with a guy that got out a GM, like Dungeon Master's shield, and I had the same one, and he was like, I bought this in 1976 or something like that. Like, that's funny because I had the same one and I couldn't have bought it in 76. It's interesting. But GM, I think, because we branched out mainly like late primary school and all through high school, we weren't really playing Dungeons and Dragons. We were playing like all sorts of stuff. And so GM, Dungeon Master seems so exclusive to D&D, I guess, in a way. I don't know. It was always DM for me as well. I understand both DM and GM. General managers, really. That's what I was trying to be called. Fast. All right. Bear with me, if you will. If you got to go, be well. Hey, I'll be right back. Rob says, I was playing in 77. You were born when I was throwing my first bones, boy. Aren't you boy? Aren't you boy, man? I'll be right back. Okay. Oh my god, the general manager from Ground. Yes, that was one of our greatest victories. Hard fought. Several times. And we did it. Even though it got more difficult with every battle, we did it. After like 4 or 5 of them. Dang, Rob, how old are you? Fuck, I'm 50 plus. I got a year younger last night, which was kind of awesome. Um, our cousin came over to sit for Billy while we went out, and I was talking to her, and she said, "Well, how old are you?" And I said, 48. And she said, "Well, you were born in 77, right?" And I said, "Yeah." She was like, "Well, yeah, because we were both born around the same time." She was like, "You're 70, or you're 70. You're 47." I was like, "Oh my god, thank you, thank you." So I went out with a renewed spirit. 56 this summer. You should talk to Sue, my cousin. You can make that a 55 in a heartbeat. You talk like an old timer, and so do I. Old souls. So we want to scout this area. What is bridge? Oh, but you can build a bridge. Thanks. Support assist. Well, there is a bridge there, so we won't build a bridge. We want to scout. I think with everybody, right? What can we do here? Oh, we can secure this place. Let's do that. Let's secure it. Getting these places back in the hands of the people who tend to them. That's our real work. This site can provide resources now and at the end of every chapter. Spend resources to upgrade hero weapons and armor. Investigate thoroughly. Catalog everything. We'll have Bud do that, I think. I think we can do this. We'll have Bud stay behind and clean up the place, since he was there anyways, so him and his spoon will clean that up. 70 days? Okay, well, and if we add somebody... Yep, we'll just have Bud do it. And the rest of the party will go scout this place. She would have preferred to stay with Bud, though, I think. Gleaming weird and golden. A strange stone outcropping captures Cochran's eye. You feel that too? I swear it's watching us. One way to know for sure. Upon the hill's summit, nothing's waiting for them. Well, there's a big rock and a couple of wind-worsted old pines. Then it begins, a thrumming. It grows louder. Rumble, trumble, and louder, until the stone underfoot chatters and shakes. It grows louder, until it's a mighty growl, clamorous, thundering, and then it resolves. A voice. I am the one. The voice of a carnivore, cunning and crooning, warning them to run, promising to give chase. The one you have hunted so long, through the woods and dreams. You have hunted so long for me, like a really long time. And for a brotherhood that should be yours. Do you know my name? A name! It was the gift I gave to your ancestors. They walked my myth over green field and fallow. To the curves and corners of being they walked. Do you know my name? How? How would I? A blessing earned through ancient service, an oath written in steps and trails, and sealed with a name. You only need to know it. I'll ask you once more. Do you know my name? Lockass! Locklias! Something like that. It's like reading a fairy tale from your childhood, only to realize how disturbing it is. Cochran doesn't like knowing the name, but he's sure it's right. Yes, I am Lockius, your wolf god, and now you may take my oath. Abandon your humanity, my boy, and be blessed as wolfkind. Oaths, don't be a flapping fool, Cochran. Let's go. The speaking hill is left to bark at the sunset. Oh, she got charisma from that. Okay. For a second, I'm like, oh, hell, we missed out then. He could have become a werewolf or something. But I kind of thought it was a trap as well, so I don't know. At least they got something out of it. Alright, I'm going to catch up with chat. Apologies. I want more voices. Maybe one of the peeps could have a high voice. I like that. We'll get it. We need to get a high. I'll hire a new hero. Because every time you get a hero, you create them. So yeah. Otto, could you at least make the VD girl's voice a little more girl? I don't know how. All I can do is like slightly higher pitched British voice. It's very Laura Crofty, if you ask me. One of the first times I gave blood, Judah says, a lady had to hold my arm to walk me to the juice table. I pretended to faint. She freaked out. I'll never do that again. That would be me. That's not my name. That's not my name. Is that a song nowadays now? There is a song like that. Bark, bark at the sunlight. Alright. Did he miss out on becoming a werewolf there or something? So we could build a station here. Let's do that. Let's have the two of them do that, I suppose. I can lead the work if you want. Let's put our hands to it. Snowler's famed hunters swear they could increase their haul with a new hunter's blind. Yeah, we'll build that. Oh, there's other things. Hardworking families would love a lumber yard, but there's also the responsibility of the old forest god, so... Let's do heartwoods and hides. This yields 2 heartwoods. This one provides heartwoods and spell threads. I don't know what any of this stuff does, but let's go with heartwoods and hides. So we're not doubling up on heartwoods, maybe. And I think we're good with both of them doing this. Meanwhile, Bud is still... Hunter's Blind is established. Karika Blind produces hides and heartwoods. Alright, good deal. That means they can scout elsewhere, I suppose. I wonder if they need to build a bridge to get here? They do. Well, because they have to cross there. They could have built a bridge. A thorough delving through the mysteries of Pemfor Post has proven rewarding. Always strikes me how much there's still to find, to know. Pemfort posts will return to the hands of the common folk. While they tend it, the site will provide resources at the end of each chapter. Hides, ingots, and spell threads. We get a belt of rhythm. Looks like it helps with speed. I thought Veneria already had something that gave her speed. Bud did the work here, so let's give it to him. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we just unpause. And we'll have them... You know what? Maybe I can do that now. Hold on. No, I can't. Okay. Now we gather the whole party there. Alright, good. The party's back together. Just squeeze them and your voice will go higher. That's what I've heard anyway. I'm afraid to try. I've heard that too. Did you give Coughlin his name? I did. Coughlin Longshaft. I know. Wag your finger. I did, though. If I could ask, Rob says, my youngest granddaughter has taken respiratory infection just out of being a premature baby. Absolutely, I'll give her a prayer. She is Evangeline, and she is my youngest daughter. Absolutely will. We do say nightly prayers here when we put Billy to bed, and often, go off script to include folks. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I thought I'd never mind. Just saw the... yeah, panty waist. So she's a coward too. There's something venereal going on, and she's a coward. Keep her in my prayers too, Rob Zero says. So now we're all gathered here. I guess we... Hold on. Assault. There's some kind of danger here. We'll get to the bottom of it. I do need a new hero, though. We have 4 legacy points. I think it only costs 1 point to get a hero. Russell. Hoot, hoot. Cree. Okay. Maybe we're both a little too anxious. Ha! Oh yeah, trying to anticipate the worst thing that might happen, in case it does. You? I'll be fine. I just keep thinking they'll get around me somehow. Hit one of you. You can count on us, Coughlin. Just worry about your own job in this. I'll try to. Coughlin and Veneria gain temporary damage and potency. Okay. 3 enemies. What do we got? Oh, there's one right there. Coughlin, do your thing. I don't know what his thing is. He's going to move close. And Guardian, which is kind of, Overwatch. Let's see if she can actually... She could hit that from here. She says, leave it to me, boys. He must have to get closer to interfuse. That's dangerous. If he can just get an angle. Yeah, no, he'll wait. Oh. Okay, they can shoot. Well, so can she. Nice. That kill was all her. Cochran's going in. Damn the torpedoes. Torpedoes? Nice. Alright. Bud will move around here. I don't think he'll be able to do much, though. That sucks. Let's see what we can do with the loom. We could constrict. So we could stop this thing from moving. I mean, it's got a ranged attack anyways, but whatever. It did a little damage. She cannot fire. What does Silk Step do? With an elusive step, Veneria slips into Gray Plane. Okay. When in Gray Plane, she's hidden to enemies. Oh, well, that won't help us right now. We could double move. Like, get her to about here. And send Cochran up to, hopefully, finish this off. We got Alwise Pauldrons. Damage added to interfusion attacks. Okay, well that's for Bud Mountain right there. Okay. I'm looking real nice. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. This is monster strengthened. It does +1 damage, but I think the Roe is the weakest creature that we've encountered, so I believe that could be a lot worse. Rob says, I appreciate it. Zero says, well, I'm not religious. I pray for all my family, friends, acquaintances, and their families every night. Judah says, for Evangeline, dear God, creator of heaven and earth, the seas, the air, and everything within, please watch over her and give her family faith and strength all the days of her life. Well said. Thank you, Judah. Oh, we should secure. Now then, also, hold on. Now if I go back to Spare Knoll, yes, I can recruit. So I will secure and then recruit. Secure with everybody this time to make it go faster. Beneath a spire will be forever scarred by violence, but life is about enduring, and this place endures. Investigate thoroughly, catalog everything. So they will. So our heroes will. Always strikes me how much there still is to find, to know. Nice. And I guess by searching thoroughly, well, it takes more days, and the enemy is doing stuff during that time, which again, kind of similar to XCOM in that regard. Obviously, their units are getting stronger, but they're also maneuvering on the map, I believe. Who gets the ring? What's it does bonus damage? Well, let's give that to Cochran. Because I'm the heavy hitter. So the script says. Now we move to Sparinol. Arrived at Comet Down? Comet Down. Okay. What is that, a crater or something? That just doesn't mean anything to me. And recruit. So we'll be taking a look at the, it'll take only 3 days if all 3 of them. I probably shouldn't have all 3 doing stuff. Alright. Let's, the next guy, oh, high voice, though? I've got a couple people in mind. Rob says, we're about to have a late meal with the family. I'll leave you running while we do. Right on. Thanks, man. Enjoy. Enjoy. Zero says, well, my downloads are done, and it's late. Gonna head to bed. Have a great night, Otto. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks, Zero. Sleep well, my friend. All right. This is going to be, gosh, I'm probably... High voice? You know, I don't know. I do, okay. I need another fighter. So it might not be a high voice yet, but... Good old strong arm. Manhandler. Yes, he's a male. Body type A is fine. Voice B. Attracted to women. Yep, all that stuff. Let's do like a light skin tone. Let's make his hair reddish. Colors, let's go, for primary color, let's go red as well. Or brown, maybe? I'm thinking brown. What is this changing? His tunic? Oh, I see. At any rate, I know it'll be the dominant color. Maybe a dark brown. Yeah. He's going to be a little more gritty, I guess. Now that's good. So red and brown is fine, I think. You know what? In fact, I'm going to invert these. I'm going to... I am going to change secondary color to brown. And the primary color to red. Okay, so that's fine. Get this more. And that's kind of pink. Alright, I guess kind of a dull red? I don't know. That's not... no. That's fine. No, that's not pink. That's red. Otto, I've got about 20 more minutes to bug you. You're never bugging me. But it'd be a pleasure to have you for the next 20. I hopefully won't be on the character creator that whole time. Hey Grayson, how you doing? Says greetings humans and other such critters. Merry belated Christmas and a premature Happy New Year to you. That's okay, so that's good for the color, I guess. So you know what? Maybe for the hair, let's not do red. Let's do like black. I don't think we have a... Oh, what's her name? I think has black hair. Oh well. We'll get a redhead in there eventually. No, we'll make him the redhead. What am I doing? Let's go size. Make him relatively big, like average big. Let's I almost don't mind the goatee. Let's find some hair. He looks like Shaggy now. Where's the plaid? Plaid Scottish quilt? Oh yeah, no doubt. There should be plaid. Oh, what a strong arm manhandler's hair. All about. There's a freaking mohawk. I think that might be it. I think we're going with mohawk for him. Facial hair. What's it with none? This. That could work. Or something like that. I think I like that. Right there. I think that's strong arm manhandler right there. I think strong arm's kind of a mean guy. I think that might be the look for him. A couple more things to... So gritty is good. Potential and integrity, I don't like that. I don't think he has integrity. I think he's going to be more... Oh... He's thorny. Yep. And we got to get potential out of there. I don't know that he has potential. But if we could give him a positive... It doesn't even have to be a positive. Brash is so good. Gritty, brash, and thorny. Boy, there ain't a redeeming quality about him then, is there? Make him a hothead. That'll be his primary thing. And snarky. Yeah, I'm just... Other than the fact that he's got a weapon, we'll see how this goes, you know? Then there'll be the voice for him. Now that's a manhandler. Why does that sound like a commercial? Like some kind of meaty sandwich. Now that's a manhandler. Here, young man, have yourself a manhandler. How fares the eve? It fares me well. Thank you. And you're welcome. How's this guy gonna talk? Okay. I think that's him. Healer needs to be lower. I mean, if he's gonna have redeemable qualities, we'll put leader. I like loner there, then leader. He is not a coward. I'll give him that. Greedy, yeah, he should be pretty greedy. I mean, hell, Cochran's greedy. Um, he's just got more leadership than greed, so. Let's put it about there. Let's put leader above greedy, actually. How's he a loner and a leader? He's not a loner. Put goofball higher. I think that's it. Oh, strong arm manhandler. Welcome to the fight. Yep, recruit. It didn't take long to trek back to Sparenow, and the town still seemed like the best bet for finding another able pair of hands. Why? It's you! From the whole, no, from the heroes, I think. Right, anyway, I was hoping you'd come back. Everything alright? Oh, everything's fine, and that's just it. It's been quiet in Sparenow so far, but I heard those things you said, that talk of not taking any more hog crap from the Gorgons. And it stuck with me, more than I would have thought. Is that how we put it? Possibly. Forming a company of heroes can get one a little fired up. You were right, though. There comes a time when caution and diplomacy just don't cut it anymore. And then where will you be? Fending off death with a pair of tweezers and a few choice words. Well, we could use another fighter on our side, if you're up for it. She's such a flirt. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you offered. Otherwise, I'd have to convince you, and that's not something anybody wants. Far be it from us to turn you down, then. Well, he's a warrior, for sure. It's funny, he seemed almost nice, but we know he is not a nice guy. So I think I've gone more Scottish than Irish, haven't I? Why is he not with the party? What's... Oh, prepare recruit? Yeah, let's prepare recruit. I thought we were. Can everybody do it? 32 days? And what if we take people away? 70 days if it's nobody. Say we have Cochran train him? Still 70 days? Okay, all of them. So far the time hasn't... Calamities. Your enemies advance their plans over time. So like 4 calamities at once? Is that what's happening? +1 armor for the raccoons. +1 armor. Okay. See, I don't know if I'm doing that right. Like if I should have only 1 character training and the rest doing something else. Strong Arm Manhandler is now a Greenhorn Warrior. I think Cochran has Paladin. So let's maybe go with something else for Strong Arm. Active as a swift action, Strong Arm can enable disable Stalwart, which Gains +3 armor and warding, but reduces his speed. It's interesting. Thundering Challenge. Once per combat, as a swift action, Strong Arm frightens the enemy, forcing them to spend their next turn running away. Hell yeah. Let's do that. It fits the bill, doesn't it? Yeah, so my thought first was he was a pothead. Which it kind of like when he's first introduced in the story, which was kind of funny. They have him coughing, which I didn't realize. Like he just kept coughing. I'm like, that's perfect. So that came up with Bud, and then Larry Bud Melman was an old fellow that used to be on David Letterman back in like the '80s, and so it was a mix between the two, and then the voices sounds like a voice from Family Guy, if I'm being honest. Oh, and there was also a Key and Peele skit about Wendell, this guy named Wendell. There's a little bit of that in there, and that's actually the voice I was trying to do, but it ended up sounding like a different character. Okay, so we've got a party of 4 now. Battalion of the Opal Vengeance, party of 4. You can be seated. So up in these areas, there's these vines growing around here, and that means there's enemies there, and I need to go there and fight them. I'm all for a challenge, but this is a waste of our season's honed skills, isn't it? I don't understand. Carve a pass. A pass allows heroes to cross mountain ranges. Passes take time to carve. Not right now. No, because there's got to be another way. We can make a bridge, can't we? No, we can't. That's crazy. So we have to. Oh, we could go up here. Never mind. I'm going to go check this place out. The Shrouded Opens. A grassland. Let's do it, team. Let's patrol first, I think is what you do. Because while it's infested, while it has those vines, in combat, every enemy there will get a bonus. But if I patrol, I negate that. And then you assault their stronghold, I believe, is the safer order of doing things. Now we can assault. Where's Bud? He's not back yet? Why do I have to worry about him? Might be we overshot some. Or he did. Should we backtrack a bit? This peddler may know. Oh, peddler woman. Who? Excuse us, peddler woman. We're wondering if you've seen a fellow pass this way. He'd be kind of mystical looking. Well, first of all, I'm not selling anything. Could have been any time in the past couple days. Where are you coming from? Small village near what we used to call Crow Knoll Mine. It's not. Crow Knoll Mine's where he was headed. Giving it a look. But you never saw him. Sorry, no. But listen. Folks have been disappearing back there. I don't know what's gotten into them. But it's not safe. I packed my things and I'm heading out. Your friend? Well, I hope you find him. The woman and her cart roll along. What a twat, ominous woman! Imagine packing your life up like that. Bud's resourceful, strong. I'm sure he's fine. Anything? No, you? No, it's a little village, but I doubt they've all packed and left. From a gully among the rocks rises a brief gust of voices. Hear that? Come, O Great One. Great One, come, come, Great One. Oh no. Great One, come, come, Great One. I'm too ugly, aren't I? Yeah, hush. Hush up, you. Come, Great One, we've brought your gift. Spare us. Bud? The urgent cries and amber torchlight are easy to follow in an otherwise still night. Bud's cage is makeshift, but sturdy. This is a sacrifice, isn't it? Shh, not if we stop it. Good neighbors, landsfolk, listen. There's no need for blood. Trying to get us all killed, stranger, or just yourself? The opposite, see? That man you have caged has my heart. And I have to die for him, I will. But, Veneria? This is the price of survival. Our own are not exempt. The Great One demands sacrifice, and we have no choice but to oblige. No choice at all? What are you saying? And what's this Great One? You haven't seen it? The Great One, it comes with a host of attendant priests, cultists, monsters. It burns, it eats, or else it rages and kills across the countryside. It's pretty bad. So we kill it. Huh? We'll kill it. Won't we? Oh, guess so. Mmm. 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 Do you really mean that? You'll stand in its way? Do battle with the deadly monster? Why? So that no one else has to die here. If we fail, then it gets to eat us anyway, doesn't it? So either way, you're safe. What? Well, guess I see no harm in letting you try. Don't expect us to throw our lives in with yours. The village folks shuffle past, up to their homes. Veneria, Coughlin, and Strongarm break Bud out of his prison. Let's try not to judge them too harshly. Fear makes folks desperate. From within the cave, a blue glow grows. Uh-oh, we gonna fight anyways. Alrighty, Judah. Good to see you, dear friend. Talk to you whenever. Good to see you, Judah. Have a happy new year. And thanks for coming by. I love the voices, by the way. Right on. Thanks. Oh, these things are different. This looks kind of worse than what we've been fighting. Woken Slinger. Loading a sling and swinging it round, panic rises in its slack face until the stone flies. The Woken. A shuffling walk, gummy, grunting mouth, heavy sword held firm. And the Great One. Oh, hell. Sounds like a boss. Tortureless crackling accompanies its torquing gait, the sound of stone heating till it breaks, a ripping hot roar, as from a black furnace flows forth. Well, good. Great. Okay, we've already got an enemy there. We'll advance on him using the Cochran. We'll lead the way. Oh, it's too far. Hold on, Strong Arm's got a... Yep, Strong Arm can get to him. And I'm gonna strike you, you wee bastard. Let's see. I think Veneria will take a shot with her bow. In fact, she should probably head all the way over here. Take a shot. Well, that one's dead. Let's take a look around. Just a big circular cavern. At the very least, I'd like to keep the party together. Kind of one of our basics, isn't it? Would say interfuse, but I don't see any enemies. I feel like I'm not doing well by Bud. I'm not letting him live up to his full potential. Oh. Holy shit. Oh my god. We're all gonna die. What can we interfuse with? This thing? Fire leash? No, I can't. He's probably immune to fire or something. And after all, he's spitting fire. We'll try it on this guy. It's decent damage, but he's not dead. Cochran's going after this guy just because it's something he can hit this turn. Oh, wait, we can extinguish fires, right? So, Manhandler could come here and extinguish that. And she should withdraw back here and shoot. I mean, I want to be hitting the great one, and maybe I should be, but I'm going to go after his underlings first. Might be a mistake, to be honest. Oh, no. Okay. How we doing? It didn't do anything, really, to Bud or to Strong Arm. The great one didn't. And that woken up there, Cochran must have dodged it or his armor absorbed it, I think is what happened. Alright. Bud's going to move over here.
So you do find me attractive after all.
Let's interfuse with that. Try Fire Leash on this guy. Right? No? Can't do it? Or what? Can't do it. Yeah, that's just not happening. Okay. Shoot. Let's just take somebody else's move first, I guess. We need to get rid of that Woken. Okay. New plan. Bud, just Can you attack him? You can't. Fuck it, Bud can't do anything. Strong Arm's gonna just get in there. He's gonna try to scare it. Come on, you wee bitch, great one. I don't know if it worked. And she will. She can't really. I want to open her up to attack from. Fuck it. Alright, she's going to run back here and go after that Woken right there. Nice. That frees up our fighters at least. Oh, it is running. It's scared of them. Come back, you wee gal. What is with... Stop interfusing. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. Stop interfusing. Let's switch to... We'll have Coughlin head this way. Yeah. And switch on Guardian mode. Shoot. I'm not gonna fight all those fires. We'll send Coughlin up with or Strong Arm up with Coughlin. Any way to heal? I wonder. Somehow I doubt it. I think this is in vain, but oh well. Again, I'm wasting his talents. If he has any. It's not scared anymore. Send our fighters up to it. Up there. I'll just keep her way back in the back. Okay. We hurt it as well with the Guardian, but it hurt both Coughlin and Strong Arm. See if we can interfuse with something near it. Like, what is this? A skull? What can we do with it? Bone Lance? Let's try it. Oh, yeah. 8 damage? Holy shit. Bud Melman.
Yeah, I try.
A shield. Let's give it a Strong Arm. Because Coughlin's hands are full. It sounds dirty. The Great One is extinguished, reduced to ash. Its minions are dead or scattered. Bud and the rest make a wary return from the cave in the gully.
Veneria, thank you. I wasn't sure if...
Oh, Bud, I wouldn't leave anyone behind. They didn't hurt you, did they?
Wouldn't leave anyone? Is that all it is?
Dawn climbs onto the distant hills as the old village spokeswoman sheepishly approaches, trailing a young woman with fiery eyes. Let me first thank you, strangers. My name is Igla Piles, and my parents were among the first sacrificed to that thing by this woman and her posse. We all wound up under their thumb. In any case, you've broken their power, and we've wrested our homes back. You and yours will be welcome here for the rest of numbered days, probably of our numbered days. And in our humble village, your names shall never fade.
My name's Bud.
As the morning stretches, Bud and the others head out, refusing an offer to stay in favor of getting on the road. The people here will be strong, believing in the courage of the battalion of the Opal Vengeance. The lair of the Great One will be overgrown with flowers, a memorial to the innocents who died there. The story will ring through generations. 6 legacy points. All right. I think I can spend those to get rid of some of these calamity cards. Monster strength and successful attacks hobble the targets. Yeah, they're getting strong. Oh god. Yeah, there's 2 different types of calamities, monster and card. I need to get rid of some of those. Not exactly. Maybe that was the screen that I do that on. Alright, we have 8 legacy points. We can secure this and should. I think maybe I do that and then we gotta start cutting a pass over there. I wonder, would the enemy cut a pass? I mean, if they're gonna try to invade Sparenol, they're gonna have to get their troops here somehow. You know what? For now, we'll just use the whole group to secure. We made the corpses. Should we burn and bury them too, right? Meanwhile, our enemy moves. We're gonna let him be right. Burn what's not useful. Get it, ship shape. Chrono Mine has been cleaned and put in good order, with time left for a few days of comfort. The mine will return to the hands of the common folk while they tend it. The site will. Right, yeah, we knew that. Got some ingots. All right. Mountains are impassable. Lakes cannot be crossed. So yeah, we can only go across there, so we have to start carving a pass. And meanwhile, things over there are getting infected. I wonder how long this first campaign is. We're about an hour and 50 minutes in, so I've got about an hour left in me. Alright, for now, we'll head back to Pemfor Post. Yeah, everybody. I'm going to take a quick break. I see that there's still some lurkers out there. I will be back briefly. Veneria and Strongarm don't like each other. Okay. It's interesting. I figured Strongarm would have that effect on people. Alright, yep. If in the meantime you gotta go, please be well. Happy early new year. Otherwise, I'll be back in a moment. Okay. So we'll just start carving through here, I guess.
It's a daunting challenge, but I think we can meet.
What?
But one, I think we can meet with our combined intellects. Let's get started.
Yeah, it's going to take a minute. And the armies of darkness will come through there, I bet. What have we opened? Okay, we can cancel these, and we're about to. So that'll cost 4 points, but we're doing it. None of that's happening. Okay, so I kind of do it in the moment, but I wonder... Cochran and Veneria went in search of an exile. Okay. Well, Cochran never told anyone. In fact, he often wondered whether it had truly happened at all. A death curse had been laid on his head as a boy. The words of some weird witch whose wrath had been stirred. A vulture voice shrieked in Cochran's sleep, visiting often on nights of a shadowed moon. Many years went by. As summers piled up, Cochran began to feel a clutching hand at his heart. And at last, he confided in someone. He chose a friend, a woman with whom he'd fought battles and beaten dire odds. Cottage is just up this way. How are you doing? How's your breathing?
I'm fine, I said. It's not like it's wasting me away, quite yet.
They traveled to the whispered home of an exile, an old mystic, reputed to have studied curses and their counters.
I do wonder. Well, there's a reason exiles got exiled, right? There's some reason. I mean, we ourselves aren't exactly welcome everywhere. Sometimes it's just difference that people fear.
Oh, well, that's her talking. There's some reason. I mean, we ourselves aren't exactly welcome everywhere. Sometimes it's just difference that people fear.
What is this lady called?
Herbera was the name I heard. Herbera Jaspercloth. Trees? Is it the wakeful trees again? All mumbling and moth-peppered? From the far side of the cottage, her creaky voice bleats. Is it trees or the breeze beneath them? Or the hare or the proud owl, muttering to mock my ears on this most markless night? Well, she's younger than I thought. Whatever you be, lostlings or dogons, or even manor bones, if you keep hankering to my cottage door, be warned. I'm no morsel for a tooth, nor treasure for a... Easy now. We're just some well-meaning strangers here to talk. Well-meaning? Which are those? Then her lantern light finds their faces. Oh. Oh ho! It's two couth travellers. Hoo, come inside. It's late, but my stove's going. There's pig feet pickled 9 years, chicken I'll chop and simmer. They tell this exiled mystic about Cochran's curse as chicken cooks in a bluish bath. Curses, hexes are really extensions of nature. Agents of a wild will, like beasts, like fire. Eating, breathing, destroying. Once a curse is sprung into motion, it follows a course of chaos. The trick then is to trap it, to lure it out of the life it circles and bind it within new bounds. Sure, I know how to do this,
but the course is always steep.
We don't, or I'm not fully sure, but I don't think we have a lot of options.
If you're set on it, then there's somewhere you must go, and you may not well enjoy it, what you find there. But you are to retrieve something, a stone. A stone that was buried in a cave well hidden. There are few objects of power in this world fit to be a home, a prison for a curse. The Dwemer old stone, green and bright, I hope that I am not the only one who knows its location. Rather, I hope that I am the only one that knows its location. Correction.
They leave on a quest of curse breaking as dawn crests the hilltops. Yeah, I think we'll take the OGs. Where Herbera inked their map, an unremarkable tunnel mouth opens.
I'm not set on going through with this. Not all in a rush, anyway.
We've already come this far.
Water rubbed this cave into the soft parts of the planet.
There's good, cold air, or cool air, and a strange, ancient smell.
I wonder if you feel it, being cursed. I wonder if it's something that the body feels.
Shouldn't it be you who knows?
No, I mean, I wonder if when it's gone, I'll realize how affected my life's been.
Is it a point of concern? You mean there might be bad consequences?
It's not important.
Down through the dimming narrows of the cave they stoop, until Veneria pulls up. Half-broken wall here, made by people. There, they squeeze sidelong between the decaying stonework.
There's no door, meaning it wasn't meant to be opened.
Maybe it belonged to dead bandits, is my guess. They sealed up their hoard, never returned. Couldn't return. Ambient light seeps from mineral veins in the next chamber.
How old is it, though? This mortar comes away like cake paste? Well, it's not anyone's trove.
She said it was buried. I didn't think she meant buried. It reads, Everlasting rest now cradles our bright hero, Aria Anastalis.
Who tore our world from the talons of a hungry evil, and gave her life to free us from tyranny. So this jewel we're meant to find, it has to be
Interred with her bones. We can dig careful. It's fine. The pair of them dig in the hollowed, cold earth. The cave clouds up. Their foreheads steam, and they don't speak. Chop and scuff of shovels, echoes, grunts, and heavy breaths. Deeper and deeper, the hole widening, the soil rich smelling, smoky and sharp. And then crash. In the earth where they dug, a green jewel, netted and strung, not like anyone's treasure, but like a tool to drape from the bell.
Here, you want to hold it, or should I take it?
Look inside, upon that feathered light, soaring and unsteady, glancing like sun on swords over hills forgotten, fates forgone.
What? You got some poetry in you, suddenly.
I don't remember where it's even from.
They exit the way they came in, leaving only dust and a defaced monument.
But, see, yeah. The only thing is, Valeria. What do you figure this means?
Oh, this! What does this mean, you're asking? With a soundless shout, the ghost streams forward.
Oh, pooh.
The apparition glides through the air, wraithful and soundless, swinging a ghostly weapon that connects solidly enough.
Why am I here? What's going on?
Alright. Let's go ahead and we'll have Coughlin lead the way. It looks like she's a warrior. And he'll go into Guardian stance. As for Veneria, she can shoot it from here. And so she will. And as for Bud, he's going to interfuse. Yeah, with this up here. What is it? Just a hill? He'll interfuse with that hill. And do something called Wild Grasp, I guess. Which looks to pull her toward and do some damage. Alright, Coughlin will advance and attack. Blocked. I don't know if she can shoot through Coughlin. I've been having her go around. Maybe we use this opportunity to find out. And if it backfires, that's regrettable. It worked fine, okay. We could do Wild Grasp again, but let's interfuse with something else. Like, oh, better yet, let's advance. Maybe he'll be able to interfuse with something a little further down range. God. You know what? Let's do the thing with the hill again. Let's do the Wild Grasp again. And after all, it's doing a little bit of damage. It's better than nothing. And it's truly it's stifling her, you know? She hasn't gotten in an attack yet. So we'll have Coughlin strike again. She's going to have to advance to hit. Hell, at this rate, he's just about to close in an attack. Huh. Alright. She nicked him, basically. I think Coughlin's going to end this.
Eat shit and die. Again.
And so she does. I don't know if she eats shit, but she's dead again. Coughlin Longshaft is now a Bloodhorn Warrior. Let's see, Zealous Leap. Every other turn, as a swift action, Coughlin makes a daring leap up to 3 spaces away. I don't know if that's necessary. Although he is kind of slow. Sentinel replaces Guardian. Coughlin leaps up to two tiles in order to intercept a foe who passes nearby. I like that. Backslam. As a swift action, every other turn, Coughlin knocks an enemy up to 3 tiles away, dealing 4 damage. 1 damage for each armor Cochran has. Or we upgrade Paladin. Enter Guardian at the end of every turn, even if you ended your turn by attacking. Oh, that's nice. It's between that and Sentinel, and I think I'm going to double down on Paladin. The spirit turns to smoke, and then to nothing. Veneria and Cochran don't pause long. They embark again for the cottage of the exile. Despite favorable weather, their campfires are louder than their conversations. Do you think no, right? Anyone would do what we've done. I think that's true.
Yeah!
Familiar smells, the wild fennel and blackbell, tell them that they've returned. The trees are birdless by day, as they were by evening. You okay? We're almost done.
Are we? I wish I had a better feeling about it. For some reason, I just want assurances that handing this stone over's not dumb. But I doubt we'll get any. Huh? That would be dumb.
So quick indeed, as if you flew on wings of fire. I was just standing back there.
Oh, that's a girl. That's fine.
Really? What a comfort.
Oh, that's Hebrera.
Found the old stone, Hebrera, where you said it would be.
In a tomb is where it was, not a treasury.
No, I'm so sorry. I was sure it was an ill-famed spot. But you retrieved it anyway. You must be so brave and so desperate.
Yeah, well, I'm also wondering, after touching it. This stone, it's as heavy as brass, but bright and clear. The light inside it makes our minds go places we don't fully recognize. All this is pretty worrisome, you know.
You need wakeful things to keep a person. Ancient things from an age where the world was less still. They weren't born in the earth. They were crafted, elden mystics and the gods of deep and glade. All who made the Dwemer world. The Malashir, the Meldstone, and the Moonwheeling.
Should we understand what she's saying?
You learned all this somewhere.
It's when I was young I lusted for these stones. They were the only thing, it seemed, that could be kept from me.
Kept from you? What?
Well, no, I only mean I'm a hermit scholar, you see. Of course I would want them for study, but clearly they're quite rare.
The cottage air seems somehow colder than the outside. As cold as the night they first came here. They came here first. That night.
Anyway, exile has taught me the peril in petty wants. I no longer wish to hold one. I wish for nothing to be held, nor any bird to be caged.
All her articles appear unmoved. Even the dust has kept its place, as if this woman was simply sitting, waiting for the return.
You know what I mean, Cochran. Your life is held in bondage by a curse you never earned. Now that I think on it, that should precede lunch. I must honor the urgency that moved you.
Putting it off would be pointless, I guess. Second thoughts at all?
Always. But, I'm not sure if there's any reason in it.
I'll bring out the stone now.
Indeed.
Cabrera livens a crowd of candles. Holding it again, Coughlin can't help but be unnerved by the light inside the Dwemer world. Dwemer world, I get it now.
Yes, it looks just the same.
Glowing lowly, pulsing with the suggestion of sound, he feels it through his bones, beating, the thrum of vast wings. Cabrera tugs it from Coughlin's half-offered hand.
What we attempt today, it's not a dangerous thing. You may watch Veneria panty waste, but don't interfere. Casting a curse is easier than removing one. The larger share of the risk is mine, if that comforts you. Now, I must fuse with the jewel, and with you, Coughlin. My power is ungreat, but I believe it should suffice. Allow me to reach out to you.
A fog bank hangs in front of Coughlin's future, and he's being asked to leap past it. But this is why they came to the House of an Exile, Cabrera Jasper Cloth, someone who has plumbed places no one else goes.
The light will change.
And it does. The window stays open, but the day is doused within the cottage walls. Cabrera's face goes blank.
I must tell you to lower your defenses. It won't feel natural. Big, strong, knightly creature like you. But surrender.
I'm trying to. I don't think he has a whisper.
You're starting to. It's okay. It's enough.
Interfusion is achieved. First drawn as inky lines between them, then color seeping in. A joining wall filled and formed with nothing but the mulling force of their minds. Coughlin and the woman Cabrera are connected. Next, the stone is sought and bound to them. In the cottage, to Veneria, there's only silence, the ghost of light and the expressions on the faces in front of her. But to Coughlin, there appears a nauseating specter of a thing even books forgot. Something that has been trapped inside this stone since charred times. He wants to withdraw somehow or shout, but finds even the notion brushed away as if by Cabrera's hands, suddenly long-seeming hands, and sharp of nail. Coughlin, this doesn't look... A shadow presence exits his body. Coughlin can feel it, leaving his heart clear. There's a smell of fresh blood. For a moment, pain contorts Cabrera's face and wild colors swirl under her skin. But the shadow goes quickly into the jewel, takes the place of whatever was once there contained. Stop! Coughlin, stop. Are you saying stop? Hey, stop, Cabrera.
Oh, yes, of course. We are finished.
It all ends very suddenly. The dark, the quiet. Veneria manages to catch a slumping back Coughlin. Phew. Gotcha.
I'm really myself again. And oh, my prison.
She lets the jewel tumble, crashes it with one swift, happy stomp.
Shatters like a worm pecker's precious little egg.
Coughlin regains his feet. You're not. But what happened? The house explodes. Okay. End of story. Cabrera stands tall as the wreckage rains.
Ah, delicious morons, flagrant fools, remember this moment. Savor it.
Oh, God damn. Brother, what did you just do?
Oh, how the growly man growls, the tragic and taut-eyed, the trickable thing. It's wonderful news. You need no more call me her brother Jaspercloth. I will never need to wear so coarse a name again. Call me Volta, for I am she. I am the vulture queen herself. My powers come home at last. Oh, but you were so easily fooled. I might even believe you had desired this. Does the spirit of my servant reside in you? No, for I would have certainly felt it, I'd say, when you were young.
Yours is the voice.
But how pleasing that you will finally understand.
How many times on a night of no moon had Cochran woken with a murmur in his ear, the whispering of an absent woman's lips? The whisper would rise in its pitch as it went away, receding as if on wings.
Yours is the voice I've heard all my life.
Yes, I am your curse mother, and how special you are to me, child. Absurd little rabbit who's fulfilled all my dreams. Cochran, if you think your talons can tickle me, think again. But you've worked hard on my behalf. I'd rather reward you than rip your veins up. So, in that spirit,
They struggled toward her, faltering on house rubber. But, like a feather in the smoke, the woman vanishes.
The fuck?
In a barren tap room, later, along the road home.
at least the curse seems gone.
The fuck?
Seems like it would be gone. The fuck? I'm sure it is. We'll find a way to undo whatever we did.
Time and its mountains tend to pull meeting paths apart, down distances that nevermore may cross. Veneria and Cochran won't lay eyes on that vulture-voiced woman again. Not in this story. Interesting. And Cochran Longshaft is now a porno star, or a blue horn warrior.
Ha ha!
Wisdom. I don't think he has that. Riposte. Cochran will counterattack after a successful melee block or dodge. I like that. And backslam, which I've already seen. Although it seems like it deals more damage now. In fact, why is it red instead of blue? Is that... Because before it only did, what, like 3 tiles and 4 damage? I like that, though. I like that counterattack. And we might do riposte. We'll leave the back slamming up to Strong Arm Manhandler if he ever gets back into this story. Alright. Checking the time. I've got about 40 minutes. Let's head back to PEM4. Alright. Yep, it's gathered there. And we'll continue working on the wall, or on the cut. There we go. Passageway open. Rocky Pines Forest. Scout this tile for more. Yeah, we will.
Gorgons are infesting this tile. They may ambush groups of 2 or fewer heroes. So we'll take in the whole group and patrol. Well, for now we scout, I suppose. But yeah, all 4 of them. Yeah, we'll start with patrol. Everybody. And now we'll focus on the assault. A weird rhythmic noise filters through the trees.
It's getting louder. It doesn't sound aggressive.
Over here!
An ancient ox leans its bulk against a beech trunk. Blood pools from its panting muzzle. The thing's sick or something. The ox doesn't flinch from Veneria's approach. She notices a wound at the base of the neck. There's something in there, what looks like a blue pomegranate seed, but it's as big as my fist.
Better to kill it now. Let it die with dignity. An ox at the last. We can at least make it quick.
At the last, the old ox's eyes seem happy to find rest. Crazy creature noises. That may not have been the only beast in the area. Now we can deal with this. Let's see what we got. We got a gate of some type before us. It just looks like vines and stuff. We cut through them. Other than that, like kind of 3 chambers. We'll move our fighters forward. Attack scenery, I suppose? Haven't really... No, we're not attacking that. We want to attack this. Okay. And let's try Bud. See if he can deal with that. Let's interfuse. Okay, we can't. Weird. Back to Coughlin. Oh. We were just kind of able to push our way through. I see. Let's have Strong Arm move through. Since he's close to him, he takes the opportunity to say to Coughlin, "You should watch yourself around Veneria. Spend too much time with her, you'll start to burn down below. She's a right whore." Stay close, you wee girl. He'll go into Guardian. Coughlin will, I guess, follow and do the same damn thing. Oh, that was Bud that I had follow. Oh well. Matters not.
Stand right next to... Okay, yeah, so that's a traditional door. Oh, everything's lined up. Alright, strong arm, you're gonna take the, you're gonna take the brunt of it. Why can't he strike? Oh, he's not close enough. Alright, so he'll just go into Guardian. Get that motion sensor attack off. Let's have Veneria. Well, Veneria's already moved. Everyone's moved except for Coughlin, so he'll move in. He too will go into Guardian, not that it matters. Oh, it could matter. Oh, damn. Bud's got to get out of there. Save me! In fact, he'll interfuse with this barrel, I suppose. And then probably be able to do Splinter Blast against that thing. And it dodged. Oh, okay. Veneria is going to shoot that thing. Alright, strong arm. Let's do you, okay, no. We go after the Rager. Because it seems to be their heavy hitter. Now it's out. Man, we are suffering in this fight. Strong arms on the brink of death. Veneria is not far behind. Oh, same with Bud. Let's have Coughlin do something then. Help your peoples. Stand back, Veneria. And can she shoot that thing? She sure can. Oh, strong arm, you're on the brink of death, man. Can you do Thundering Challenge and scare this thing? He's gonna scare it with if I get my hands on you, I'll have my way with you. That might scare it off. It's terrified, actually. It does not like the prospects of that. And he will go into Guardian mode.
I don't need any help, okay?
You don't want me? Okay. Just get back to sleep. Alright. Sorry. Since everyone's wounded except for Coughlin, he'll go in there after the thing. Switch to Guardian just in case it gets its standard back up and comes our way. What are the tentacles? Huh. You know, honestly, Bud might be able to do something. How far? Let's see if he can interfuse with anything in that room. No, he can't do anything. He'll wait. Yeah, no one can. Coughlin's kind of blocking the way. He's cock blocking, is what we call that. Coughlin blocking? That's alright. At least he aimed at Coughlin. Alright. Now! You die! Yes! The Thistle Bow. Well, that's going to Veneria. I mean, is it a better bow? No, its range is less. Its damage is more. We're taking it. Strongarm says dinner's almost ready.
He's decided to go with the pear thing. Venison seemed a little unappetizing tonight.
Ever notice how they keep growing after they're dead?
Doesn't surprise me. It's like fireflies.
The fuck?
What, you never crushed fireflies as a kid?
I did not.
Of course not. Not saying I did.
Disgusting.
Anyway, they fade out eventually.
Creature noises.
Wow, Gorgon looks big.
That means the Gorgons can play that card.
They can start shuffling that into their attacks, I believe.
Alright, folks is wounded. Let's just go ahead and secure this place, and we'll do it thoroughly.
Grandpappy Mine will forever be scarred by violence, but life is about enduring. This place endures. I said that about another place, too.
Investigate thoroughly. Catalog everything. Find an item. So that's what they'll do. Incursion. Gorgons in great number move to attack your lands, driving peaceful folks before them, leveling homes and hallowed places. Your enemies will travel from tile to tile, attacking and destroying sites until they are defeated by heroes in combat or repelled by defenses you've built. Their numbers will wear down. Once incursion size reaches 0, the enemy will dissipate, and the incursion will be over.
Okay.
They're heading for Spare Knoll, but we could set up defenses at Grandpappy Mine, since they have to come this way. I think that's right. It seems logical. I don't know. For the time being, we just continue to secure the site, which we are doing. And then we'll try to set up defenses here. A thorough delving through the mysteries of Grandpappy Mine has proven rewarding. Always strikes me how much there still is to find, to know. Grandpappy Mine will return to the hands of the common folk. Nice. Ingots. Got a Bracelet of Divinity. Warding absorbs magic damage. Refreshes at the start of your turn. Bud Melman, I think. I feel like I'm giving him a lot of stuff, but oh well. Let's prepare defenses here. I mean, I hope it's not one of those things where I better be building these defenses in Spare Knoll, the village that is their target. I'm truly hoping that we could just head them off at the pass, so to speak.
Wouldn't this be the way they'd come?
Trunk's a good cover. I stepped in poo. What do you think it is, a bear? During an enemy incursion, each tier of defense will slow down the enemy and reduce their incursion size by 1. Defenses also grant buffs during a defense mission. I don't know what we have time for. I think a compromise would be tier 2 defenses. Let's go straight down the middle.
How many days?
Well, 8 days for tier 1. Okay. Let's go with that. Tier 2 defenses built. Okay, and they're not here yet. Probably their progress is indicated by the red flashing footprints. Oh man, so could we just up this to 3? Yeah, we sure can. It'll take time, but this is the ground I'd want to stand on if a fight broke out. Hope it's not too obvious. Wildlife's a problem if we want to leave stores. Okay, let's do tier 3. I might be able to cancel these still. I think I'm going to. Let's see, +1 damage. Especially with these things I haven't even fought yet. Let's get rid of this one, because I really don't want the rogue getting much stronger. And this one. We'll leave the other two. Alright. They're in this territory now. Pillaging Gorgons have arrived at the Grand Poppy Mine. Let's defend. Well, before I do, I'm gonna step away just for a moment. Be right back.
Might need a 5th person.
Alright, let's see what these Gorgons got. The Gorgons have come. Rotten odors, royal thick as steam. And an all... Allutulating? I'm not familiar with that word. Mutilating animal moan is born in the air. It grows and grows with the thunder of mismatched feet. Why does it look like we have people not of our party, not members of the battalion of the Opal Vengeance among us? How should the defenders respond? Here we go then, Cochran. Percentile-wise, it seems like Strong Arm Manhandler has the best chances. And he says, charge into battle. Take the fight to them. As the opposing numbers become obvious, the cry for courage dies in their throats. This could be the last battle they fight. The little militia quavers around them. Okay, so we have a militia. All foes +1 temporary hit point. Fair enough. Oh, one of those Geist things is among our enemies. And also one of those Ragers. 2 Geists and a Rager. Those are the ones I'm really kind of worried about. I got to keep in mind that Raccoon have a ranged attack. And then a couple row that are buffed.
But we do have militia among us. Let's take a look at the area. It appears that we're in a little roadside tavern of sorts. There's junk blocking that doorway. Junk that we can destroy. I don't know if the enemy can. There is a back door. And yeah, we've got Natalia with us, Lysan, Tilt, and then the core members of our party. Let's get our fighters on the move. We'll start with Coughlin. He's going to check the back door. Bud will move toward the front door, but he wants to stay inside. Strong Arm is also going to head to the front door. He would head outside, but he just doesn't have enough movement. And Veneria. She's going to go watch up here. Because maybe she can fire through this stuff. I don't know. Well, she's got eyes on an enemy. She can't shoot it. Is it a ranged enemy? Not that I know of. Okay. So she'll wait. Oh, she couldn't. Oh, well. Lasan here is an archer, and so is Natalia. They're going to line up here, because we might open up. We might get rid of all that junk. And have the enemies come through this way. Tilt is going to follow Coughlin. He's inspired by Coughlin's grandeur. We'll say Natalia here and Lasan are a couple. They'll stay with each other, bows in hands. Oh, there's three. Okay. Oh, he came through. Oh, I see. Veneria's gotta back off and fire. Nice. And now we'll have the kids, Lasan, fire. This is volley of arrows, tier 2. Okay. Release, fly. Interesting. And he can shoot as well. Oh no, okay, no. Where's the girl that's with him? Natalia. Or Nalalia, I guess. Let's have her shoot. Nice. One down. Strong Arm's gonna lead the way out the door. He says, enough horse shit, let's go! After all, he did say, let's take the fight to them. Let's go with Guardian. We'll go out the door next. Bud really can't interfuse with anything here. Nothing outside, anyways, so he will wait. Alright. They're coming through that way, but I think Coughlin's going to stick with the plan. He's going to go out the back door and go around. Shit! Can we hit that thing from here? We can. Okay. I mean, we're out here in its face. We might as well.
What can he shoot? He's got a slim chance of hitting these things, I think, because of the crap in the way. Tilt, should you even go out there with Conklin? Nah, he's scared. He's gonna wait. They're all coming around? Alright. Okay, Conklin dodged that. Damn. Hell yeah. Rob says, I'm throwing in the towel, my friend. Good night. And if I don't see you before then, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Rob. Thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate it. Sleep well, my friend. So, Cochran just kind of went out there and committed some badassery. Let's have Strong Arm push this side. Yeah, there's no one to his front, so he's going to keep moving. Maybe the enemies will double back on him. And Bud is going to follow him. Cochran's going to continue his killing spree. Die, you pesky fiend! Veneria, do you have a shot? You do not. We need to get rid of this stuff, or she... Yeah, we need to get these archers in play. Let's move up here and attack scenery, I think. We want to break it. Tilt's going to man up and follow Cochran out there. Nalalia, she's going to go crowd the group that's trying to get out there. Corruption? Oh dear. So what does that do? Okay. I didn't realize that. That's what the blue stuff is on the tile. Well, damn. You know what? He'll move back then. He doesn't need to stand on that. Manhandler's just gonna pretty much sprint there. At the risk of being attacked, he wants to be in the front. He don't care. Oh, they gotta keep fighting this scenery. There we go. We're free. Go, archers, go. Tilt's getting too brave. He's going to get in there. Actually. Oh, that'll hit us as well? Alright, well then just wait. Oh! Oh, no. The blow knocks Strong Arm back on his heels. Pain doesn't come immediately, but the wet stuff dripping down his face, it's probably blood. He's never taken a hit like this, at least not that he can remember. Focus on surviving. Nothing more I can do here. He runs, hopeful that the battle can be won without him. Oh my god. He ran? I guess. Alone, he staunches his wounds. One gash goes particularly deep.
That's gonna leave a scar.
Strong arm!
Loose arrows.
And he'll also interfuse with something. And then use splinters against that big thing. Coughlin will finish it off. Veneria will run out here and shoot. If the other archers can go ahead and shoot. Let's see if Little Tilt can get in there, and I don't think he can. I don't think he's in reach. Nope. Oh yeah, Strongarm's got a big old gash on his face. Veneria Pantywaist is now a Bloodhorn Hunter. Congratulations, Veneria. You still got the disease, though. Like that, for a ranged attack against any of her adjacent allies, Veneria will counterattack with a ranged attack of her own. Or she gets a bonus all campaign level tasks based on age. She deals +1 damage and has +1 range with ranged attacks, but bows no longer have a minimum range. Oh. Attacks against hobbled enemies do. I like sharpshooter. I also like archery. Yeah, I like archery a lot. I think we're gonna go with that. When a hero is maimed, they travel to the nearest save town to rest until they're ready to fight again. Heroes can be maimed once per chapter. If they fall in battle a second time, they will die. And in fact, he's diminished having been maimed. So he's got to heal. We have fended off the enemy incursion, apparently. And so what remains of our force will scout up into Barrio's dusty mud. Oh, I might have to go get a 5th adventurer. If we can afford it, rather. Let's patrol this area with the same 3, the OGs. Alright, Strong Arm's back. Let's have him move. We'll move up to Madgus Cave. What they do now? Nothing. We just let Strong Arm get up there, and then we'll attack the actual cave. Alright. Where's my lucky coin? It's a small thing to misplace in a big world. The fuck? It couldn't have been the spoon or the socks, could it? Had to be the coin. That coin is responsible for more victories than you think. I forgot it on a hunt one time, and I couldn't hit a thing. You know, friends help friends look for lucky coins.
Cochrane, if I even knew where to start looking. Oh, is that it?
What the? Hey, critter! I need that more than you do. Nice try. Come here. Ahem.
A loud roar.
Hey, what? Ah!
Oh dear. Well, at least it doesn't seem like it's just him. We can deal with this. Got kind of a bottleneck leading into another chamber, which certainly houses all of our opponents. So let's send the fighters first, starting with Cochrane. I think his ranged is down because of something, but he never uses ranged anyway, so not a big deal. And he will go at the full extent, even though... Yeah, no, he will. That's good. Strong arm will fall in behind him, slightly more modest than he was in the last fight. Veneria will wait there. I think we're stacked so much that they won't be able to pass through us. And finally, Bud will bring up the rear. Smoke a J while he's at it. That attack was dodged. We're just going to try to muscle our way through as far as we can. Meaning we can slip past him here. Make an attack or two. Huh, he dodged that. See if Bud can infuse with anything. Nope. Only things behind him. Damn. Well, he'll do what he does best. He'll wait. Okay. Huh. Let's have Cochrane close the distance. Actually, he could have stayed a space away. I forgot. Strong arm will not be able to get up in there. Okay. He could do a thundering challenge, though. Let's try that. That should terrify this thing and get it moved, allowing us all to funnel through. Unless, yeah, it is terrified. Good deal.
Veneria should be able to fire from there. And so she did. Strong Arm really can't do anything, so he'll go into Guardian. That will bring Bud up. Let's try to interfuse with something on this side. Yes, a pile of bones. He will possess that stuff and send a Bone Lance into the Geist, which might kill it. Does a lot of damage. Never mind. It's running, though. Which allows us to funnel into their, yeah. Allow us to be able to do one more melee attack than we were. Nice. Maybe Strong Arm can put this thing down. Redeem himself from his previous battle. That's gonna try to interfuse again. With that lamp. He will use Flare, I guess, whatever that is. We'll find out. Yeah, did some damage. And Veneria will move up to the opening and shoot. Fortunately, this thing doesn't do a lot of damage. I'm glad it's the only surviving enemy. Or I'm glad it's the one we saved for last. Strong Arm will get closer and attack. That did it. Hopefully Coughlin gets his coin back. Got the Talisman of Faith, which gives more health. I think if anybody needs that, it might be Strong Arm. Yeah. So, you got the coin back?
Yep. The little rascal must have had a change of heart and dropped it.
It's kind of cute.
In an ugly way, maybe.
Come here, little critter, come on. You want to be friends?
Stay away from her. She has venereal disease. And off it goes. It's okay. You still have us.
Cannot cancel that one. Monster strengthened, +1 armor. We need to secure this place, I believe. Oh, we're right on the precipice of, whatever that is. I just assumed it was the enemy base. I mean, that's where their attack was coming from. Let's secure this place. Damn, I am over time by 6 minutes. I feel like I'm pretty damn close. Madgus Cave will forever be scarred by violence.
Investigate thoroughly. Catalog everything.
Less enthusiasm.
Study the world and you'll never finish discovering wonders.
A thorough delving through the mysteries of Madgus Cave have proven rewarding. Ingots and spell threads. Stormflint Sash. Damage added to interfusion attacks. Okay, is it stronger than what Bud's got? Stunt chance is down, potency is up.
Looks nicer.
And so he'll take it. We don't need to prepare defense. We did secure. let's head into the cedars. Yep. Okay. Um, we'll patrol. Enemies advance their plans over time. We can cancel these, and we're going to. I mean, let me double check. Is there anything that... True, Gorgon. I don't know if I want that or I don't. I'm just canceling them all. I don't know. Okay, patrol. It's been cleared. Begin the assault. Ebengard Dam. This may be the final assault. I'm going to grab a puff real quick. People be like 30 seconds. And then I'll finish this out, even though I'm going over. I figure I'm so close to the end, I might as well. All right. Alright, let's hopefully confront the Gorgon. If not, it'll probably be the last segment this evening, anyway.
None of us knew what had changed the beasts who roamed our wilds. We knew something lived inside them. Blue burning hate that frenzied them and left them still. A stone sentence, worse and more deadly than any venom. Today, we would finally find out where it came from and why it wouldn't stop.
Well, Ebengard Dam looks mostly intact. But we should still stay ready. Veneria, anything?
I don't know, but believe me, I'm not falling asleep back here.
Personally, I'd be hoping for a few of them gangrel deer things. Fun to knock down.
You're disgusting.
Their approach to the town of Ebengard Dam is completely silent. Yeah, okay, it is a town. We'll search the houses, starting with the closest one. I guess Cochran did the talking. Cochran will do the walking. It's empty. Switch him to Guardian mode. We'll have our other fighter go out. Strong arm will head off this way. Also Guardian. Bud will kind of just go in between and hold. Similar story with Veneria. Now, she shouldn't be following Strong Arm, though, since she don't like him. Strong Arm's going to enter this abode. Right, nothing in here. And so he'll, guess I'll activate Guardian. Let's have Cochran head further down the boulevard. I'm seeing Innocence. He'll go a little further. The OGs will catch up with him.
They're petrified somehow.
Unforgivable.
And how many more are there?
There's tracks. They go up to that barn door. Wait, shh, you hear that? Whatever did this could still be inside.
Crazy creature noise. What barn? You know, where are we talking about? That's it. That's the barn. Okay. We'll just advance the whole party, which seems kind of like throwing caution to the wind, but we'll do it.
Aha!
Go into Guardian mode. Strong Arm needs to catch up, so he will just run up here as far as he can. Veneria, she might actually be able to hit. Probably not. No, not yet. Since she is kind of hanging out, she's going to activate Silk Step. Because if memory serves, yeah, hit into enemies. Okay. Well, can she do it or not? Oh, she leaps ahead, too, I guess. She gets more movement.
Oh! We're surrounded. We can't have that.
And so he'll strike. See, maybe Bud should turn around and focus on the Rager. Oh hell, he can't interfuse with anything near the Rager. Not good. So he'll fuck, okay. Maybe Strong Arm can get down there. He can at least get here and go into Guardian mode. Actually, hell, we'll do Thundering Challenge in the hopes that we can get that thing to flee for a bit. And yeah, it's terrified. And we'll still go into Guardian mode in case it doesn't flee, though I think it will. She's going to come out of stealth.
and try to put this thing down. And she does. The Rager is running. Something else just came through that door. Ah, well. I still don't see what it would be. Can we interfuse with anything up there? Not exactly. Let's interfuse with this just in case. But certainly I get the sense that something came through there. Coughlin's investigating the barn. Kind of full stop. I mean, that's just what he wants to do. We are splitting up. It seems a little foolhardy, but let's again activate Guardian with him. And we'll have Veneria head up here to also see if something's up in that corner. Yeah, something just broke the door. Okay. Nice. Can we interfuse with it? Yeah, we can interfuse with that fireplace and use it. Well, yeah. Did some damage. In fact, killed it. Coughlin, open up that barn door. Shimmering fluidly, its silent, slithering approach fascinates the mind as it haunts the heart. That's a Gorgon. And a row. Found it! Where's the row? Who knows? Well, he doesn't want to fight the Gorgon himself. It'd be just my luck to have Coughlin die here. Let's put him into Guardian. Strong Arm will attack this thing. Veneria will just, use everything to try to catch up. Can she make it? Yeah, not that far. Wow, okay, so Coughlin really got far out ahead. Something's just broke through that door. Okay, let's withdraw from these things he's interfused with. Right, so he did it. And then have him advance as much as he can. Oh, I forgot something broke through that other door. Oh well. Yeah, I feel like Coughlin should start to withdraw. And maybe still go into a Guardian in the hopes that that road just keeps chasing and it triggers it again. Strong Arm will attack that thing again. Good deal. Yeah. There's one of those Geists in there. Shoot. That's not good. Whatever. I feel like Bud is about to get hit hard. Let's have. Maybe Veneria can hit it from here. Maybe not. Nope. Okay, that worked like a charm. Here's the trouble. Oh, the Geist did not attack. Therefore, we'll have, seeing as we've all seen Strong Arm Manhandler get mauled by one of those things, Bud's going to back up. He's going to interfuse with something. This bench works. Not sure what a bench can do. We can use part of it as a discus and hit the thing for decent damage. Now, the Gorgon doesn't seem to be exiting the barn, or he's just slow, which could be the case. So let's have Coughlin back off some more. Guardian again. Not that I think he'll need it. And Strong Arm just needs to run up here. He's got a score to settle with these Geist things. She, on the other hand, Veneria will back up and shoot. Alright, it's almost dead. Bud can use another discus from that bench. That's going to do it. Alright, nice. Now we've got fighters first approaching the Gorgon. Go into Guardian mode. Veneria might be able to strike from here. Doubtful, though. No. Nice. We'll have Bud withdraw from the bench. I guess move up. Interfuse with these tentacles. Just random tentacles. And, what, he can't do anything with it, or what? Well, I guess not. He used up all of his moves. This is Coughlin. Why can't he move? Oh no, wait. Why is he black and white? He's pinned. Okay, he's pinned for one turn, I would assume from that. Alright, Strong Arm, you're up. Go into Guardian mode, just in case it comes close for melee. Veneria can attack, for sure. Coughlin can't move, so he'll just go into Guardian. Huh. Discus from the tentacles? Yes. Can Coughlin move up yet? I think he can. So now Strong Arm is pinned. So that's part of its game, is it pins you. Alright, well, he'll just go into Guardian mode. Veneria will shoot with her bow and arrow again. Okay. Wow, that messed Coughlin up. He needs to get out of there. Let's do another discus. I don't know, with Coughlin, I don't know whether to just strike. I'm tempted to. But he'll still be there at the end of the next turn, which is... Could be doing 4 damage. Let's have somebody else attack first, if possible. And if nobody else can attack... Yeah, she can shoot her bow and arrow. Alright. Strong Arm, can you move? You're pinned again? Damn. Guardian mode for you. It's all down to Coughlin. If he can kill him in this one hit, it's over. Thing's got 3 health. We could do... Oh, we're going for it. Come on, RNG. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Star Slate Strap. Warding. Let's give it to Bud. I keep giving all the gear to Bud. I don't know why. Strong Arm Manhandler is now a Bloodhorn Warrior. He could upgrade his Thundering Challenge, thereby terrifying more than one enemy. He will automatically enter Guardian with Paladin. I like that. Strong Arm's melee attacks deal 2 damage to all other foes within range. Well, he doesn't have a lot of range, so... and he's no Bard. Let's give him the Paladin skill. Bud Melman is now a Bloodhorn Mystic. For each infused objects, Bud's melee and range attacks gain +2 damage. That's usually 2 things at a time, so that could be a +4. Infused objects take 1 damage whenever a melee range attack is used. Bud has +30% health. Bud gives adjacent allies +1 bonus damage and spell damage. Or we could upgrade Elementalist. Man, I like this one. The gaining +2 damage when things are interfused. I mean, after all, interfusion is that's his gig.
Is it dead? Do we know how we killed it?
Same way we kill everything. Nothing stands against me long. Remember that. The hulking carcass steams from its many wounds. Hideous convulsions course along its appendages to the extremities of its body. Then, swipe.
Hey, it's got...
The thing's tremendous tail flicks across the barn. It plucks up Strong Arm like he's a straw doll, his weapons falling uselessly from his hands as it pulls him in. Strong Arm, don't panic! A voice leaks from Strong Arm's mouth. It's a wrong voice, weird and discordant, like someone fretting and plucking a fiddle, who's never picked one up.
Steel yourselves, bone stacks. This one speaks me words.
Still has the accent.
I can make it die. You are not alike to us. Weak lungs and small minds, stacks of splintering bones, thin blood that will so readily betray you. Why flail for your lives so noisy?
You can survive this. Just put him down.
You think I flail for life as you do. I am Gorgon. The Master Ulstrix has promised us silence.
The voice dissolves into a sound like rain, or distant waves, or something wet. Wriggling grips tighten, a tentacle invades Strong Arm's ear.
Stop!
Veneria leaps forward, lifting a nearby pitchfork and hurling it.
Stop, I said.
Ksa, I guess is the noise. The tines of the fork sink into the beast's neck. Strong Arm falls free of its tendrils.
As Coughlin and Bud rush over to make certain of the Gorgon's demise, Veneria hesitantly takes Strongarm's shoulders, holding him steady. She hates him. That's funny.
That's not spreadable, right?
A strange, stony affliction spreads from Strongarm's ear.
Strongarm?
This isn't over. I saw its mind. This stone was in its claws.
Strongarm takes the stone from Coughlin's palm, turning it in front of his eyes, catching slender sunbeams that slice the barn wall. The strange polyhedral stone is slick with Gorgon blood.
Epichrist.
Each face is graven with an intricate image. It's a 12-sided dice. The word in the Gorgon's head... Oh, that's his.
The word in the Gorgon's head was Epichrist. This town, Ebengard Dam, is petrified people, even this monster. Peas thrown at the wall, meaningless.
The Epichrist glistens, sticky and blue.
The Gorgons have a master. All Strix, it's called. It's looking for something, some myth or secret. I think the riddle's in this stone. I think we have to find out what Ostrix wants. And make sure he doesn't get it. Oh, that was a question. And make sure he doesn't get it?
All right.
Oh yeah, okay. So that was just chapter 1. Legacy points, heartwoods, hides, ingots, fabrics, spell threads. No infested tiles remaining. Okay, so you could have left them, I guess. 11 years of peace follow. Thanks to our hardy little band, of which I forget the name. Your victory has undermined the enemy's plans. They've been weakened. During the years of peace, the Gorgon's mark grew and crusted over one side of Strongarm's face. It would be a grim reminder of the encounter that day in the Ebengard Dam barn. Veneria and Coughlin were stopped by a traveling woman, a resident of that small village in what is it called? Shroudendopens? Where the Great One once feasted. Oh, sure. She thanked them again for slaying the monster and ending the darkest days of her life. News of the town's prosperity gave Veneria a sense of peace. Bud spent a month tracking a golden stag. As he finally raised his weapon for the kill, the stag looked at him straight in the eyes and laughed. Bud went home with a prize greater than any set of antlers. Strongarm was acquired by a family of cats for a few seasons. I'm sorry, what? Strongarm was acquired by a family of cats for a few seasons. He would watch them stalk birds in the morning and marvel at what complex systems nature entailed. Okay. Alright, I mean, you'll have that. Items we are using. Oh, so what's happening here? Yeah, our current is link mail. Like, what happens if we hit A on these? Panther Pierce, Great Spear, Tier 1. So, what the hell? Like, so what does this cost something or? Okay. Costs an ingot. It costs both hearthwoods that we have. And armor wise. Oh, okay. I I kind of think he'll just stick with the armor he's got. Although I see we could go to tier 2, but no, he can't afford it. We don't have the stuff. Um, so we could do a weapon, but then there's the rest of them. Like they don't have anything. For instance, with her, well, she's already got hunter armor. It doesn't look like she can afford the other stuff. She's got a decent bow. I know she at least upgraded her bow during this adventure. So, okay, I'm not too worried about her. And Bud has gotten all kinds of new stuff, and I like the fact that he's still got that spoon. I don't know why. And strong arm. You know what? Let's give it to the leader. Conklin will replace his pitchfork with a spear. How do we do that? Let's randomize the name. Wraith Thrust. Yep. Alright. Bud volunteered his free days to deciphering the Epicrist. If this is true, it hasn't always gone smoothly, and progress has mostly tripped along. The meanings of the weird stone have remained inscrutable for years. But today, something in his research slides into place. There's history here. And he can now guess where their enemies might be. It explains why we've had a few years of relative peace. Do you see what I mean? Here, imagine you're trying to raise an army. What's the first thing you do? Raise an army? Right, an army. Out of just normal folks. I suppose we'd give them a reason. Something to get their blood going. Wouldn't be too hard. A symbol. You'd want a symbol to rally support, wouldn't you? Especially if your people are ancients and set in their ways. So you're saying our Ulstrix, our master of Gorgons, needs this thing? What is it? Some kind of divine spear? As a symbol to help convince the other Gorgons to follow it? Yes, that's what I believe. And why does it need to do that? Why does it need the spear? Why does it need the support of others like it? What is Ulstrix? All interesting questions. What I know is what I learned from the stone in our meager archive. I was able to find other records of Epicrist. Rubbins.
That was my first clue. An epicris is like an ancient storytelling device, a way for telling time-honored myth, but maybe in a different order or fashion. That's what I think, but anyway, sorry. I'm getting swept up. I checked the story elements here against some of our older legends. You know, the tall tale, kind of a poem, or a song in some places. Queen of the Seas.
No, but get to the point.
Our stone tells almost the same story. Almost. And according to our version, the spear was laid to rest in a named cavern. It's on one of our maps.
So that gives us an advantage, right? We know where it is. But they've got a pretty big head start, so...
I don't know if it has anything to do with this, but Gorgon sightings are picking up again. Now seems like a good time for us to get started.
We've all changed, remember? All the havoc those things have caused. And we couldn't stop them.
But we're ready this time, aren't we?
Vengeance roars in my blood. I plan on feeding it.
The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. That's it. We just, that'll be the beginning of Chapter 2 and the end of Chapter 1. As much voice acting as this entails, piss poor voice acting on my part, but nonetheless, it is what it is. Despite all that, well, I like it. I think I might do another episode of this. So if you're interested in seeing that, stick with me. I'll probably have it up in a few days. I'll probably be streaming it in a few days. If not, maybe tomorrow night. Interesting game. I don't know how many characters I can do the voices for it, but I'll endeavor to to try to tackle all of them. But yeah, that was pretty fun and interesting. I like the little twists and stuff. Like for instance, when Strongarm, I don't know, when Veneria took care of him, knowing that she doesn't like him, that they're rivals or whatever. She's the one that went to him. Of course, I think she does. That's part of her personality too. Is she's a healer. I also, when doing Coughlin's voice, I kind of like not using the proper punctuation, like some dipshit reading a script that doesn't realize when he's asking a question or making a statement. Kind of seems to fit, but it reminds me of what was that Dark Place, the hospital thing. Anyhow, I've taken enough of your time, and I've gone past my typical stream time of 3 hours. I appreciate those of you that popped in to say hi or lurked or whatever. Among those that spoke up, I want to thank RP Games. I want to thank Judah, Grayson, pretty sure Guybrush, right? Guybrush Threepwood, Zero Core. That might be it for the speakers uppers. And again, anybody that might have been lurking or sees this in the future, much obliged. Wow, I almost went on 4 hours. That's a sign. It's a sign I kind of like it. Folks, as always, this is Automatic for the Automatic Games. If you be liking this kind of thing, you can do that. And if you subscribe to this sort of nonsense, you can do that too. I'll be back at you shortly. Until next time, take care. Night. Oh, fuck.